What is up, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Today is Snap-on Sunday on a Thursday from 3 weeks ago.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me.
Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today's an interesting video. I got a couple pretty cool tools I want to show you guys. A couple I've gotten a few weeks ago, just a couple things I've gotten, and I never got a chance to show you guys because I was taking my little hiatus, whatever you want to call it. And right now I'm dealing with Garnett texting me because he's salty because obviously I pissed him off about saying he's not the only black person doing tool review videos on YouTube, and he's a little salty, and I don't know. I don't know. I hope I didn't anger him or upset him because, he might bust a 187 up in my hiney, and I don't want that. He's gangster. Now first, let me start off by saying Husky let me down. They finally broke a Husky tool. I mean, I've broken a couple, but this one really let me down because I use a lot. This is a 3/8 Allen socket, okay? And I use this to do brakes, to take the caliper pins out of 90s GM calipers. They, like the postal trucks specifically. Those are like miniature Caprices, the 91s to 96 Caprices, even possibly 97s, the round bodies. And I was actually going to put a brake pin back in, caliper pin back in, and when I went to remove the ratchet along with the socket attached to it, it left the tool in the pin and the socket came out with the ratchet. So can't be having that. So the next Monday, Snap-on came and I purchased Snap-on's 3/8 Allen socket. This one's a little bit different though. So we have the Husky one, your standard length, and then I got this little short guy. Alright, it's about a ½ inch difference, which is good because there's just enough room, and well, sometimes not even enough room, depending I guess on where the wheel is positioned, where you can't fit this one in. Okay, it's really snug, or you gotta fight with it or cock the wheel. So this is actually gonna work out perfect for me. I haven't even gotten to use it yet, but I did purchase this. Again, I don't purchase the whole sets because I don't use the whole sets. This, if you do buy off the truck, guys, this will save you a lot of money doing it like this. I know it's nice, and like if you're an impulse shopper such as myself, sometimes you want to buy the whole set. This way here it looks nice, it looks good. Trust me, you don't need to buy the whole set. It's hard not to, I understand and I get this, but get the ones you need. You know what I mean? So like I always ask him for his extra like socket trays and stuff, like the red ones with the magnetic bottoms that come in with the sets, and then I have 2 of those specifically where I put all my specialty sockets in them, where I don't have the whole sets. I just keep putting these in them. I just make my own set of specialty tools that I use. Not specialty, but where I don't need a complete set of something. And then down the road, if I happen to need it, then I'll put it on my list as something to buy and get another piece of this set. But I don't buy it until I need it now. What this allows me to do is spend less. Like whenever I'm on the truck now, I have my balance. If I buy anything, I always spend less than what my payment is. So no matter what, every week I'm paying my balance down. Fucking Garnett, he's still mad. Anyways, so we have those. I had to replace that. Now again, I'm gonna go and exchange this. I tapped it back in, it seems secure, but I'm gonna replace this, and then that's gonna go in my home toolbox. Anytime I swap out a tool for a Snap-on tool, it now becomes part of my home toolbox. Next up, we have an oil pressure sensor socket, and this here is actually 1 inch and 1/16. Typically these don't have your pointy edges as a normal socket would. They're rounded, so these fit on there perfect. I'll never forget the first time I went to change one. I couldn't figure out for the life of me why it wouldn't go on. And then I looked, I was like, these are rounded. What the hell am I supposed to use with this? I never even knew they made a socket like this. This was years ago. And so, yeah, I saw this on the truck, and I had to borrow Bill's a few times, so I said, fuck it. I went and bought it. I had to. I needed it. Borrowed his more than 3 times at the time. I want to say it was 3 times. Now next, I saw this on eBay, had no idea it existed, and I had to have it. All my metric 1/4 inch sockets are all Snap-on now. Someone once said, you're going to spend a year buying a socket a week. Well, I finally filled my whole metric. Every socket in 1/4 inch is now Snap-on. In fact, I'm pretty close to all my sockets being Snap-on. All my socket trays are full, and I'd say I'm about halfway of having them all Snap-on. Between buying them from eBay, buying 1 or 2 here and there off the Snap-on truck every week. But this one is a gem. Never seen it before, didn't know it existed. This here is a 16mm 1/4 inch drive socket. Never knew it existed. Will I ever use it? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. But you never know. If I do need it, I will have it. I just never saw it. And it sucks because the rack doesn't go to 16mm. That's why I never knew it existed. So now I have to get the D, and I also have to double check to make sure that they don't go to 17. So this makes me wonder, do they make an 11/16 for the 1/4 inch? Because 5/8, I remember all the sets and like Craftsman and everything, I always remembered only went to 9/16. So when I found out Snap-on had a 5/8, so with so many other companies, but I didn't know this back then, I was like, sweet, I want it, just so I can have it, you know. Like, I actually used the 5/8 1/4 inch drive a few times. It saved me. But so I wonder if it actually goes to 11/16 or 5/8 as big as it goes. I'll have to look into that. So yeah, I got this little gem here, brand new off eBay, $5. I think it's a $14 or $15 socket. Now, last but not least, we have this bad motherfucker. Okay, this is actually a 2-piece set. I got this for doing transmissions. This here is a 36-inch extension. The cool thing about this is, it looks, well, this isn't the cool part. I didn't realize this till just a little bit ago looking at it because I never read the markings, but this says max torque 2,000 inch-pounds. I didn't know that this was an impact. It sure looked like impact. I got it because I thought it was impact when I initially bought it years and years and years ago. But this is actually, the cool thing about this is it's 1/2 inch drive on this end and 3/8 drive on this end. So depending on, like I said, I use it for transmissions, and that works out perfect because, you know, when you drop your cross member, your transmission and your engine tilt, and sometimes the firewall gets in the way or the tunnel where the trans sits, you can't exactly get big, you know, bulky swivels and stuff in there. So because I was a fleet technician at the time and I only worked on Caprices, I got this socket to go with it. It's a 9/16 old school style Snap-on, how would you call it, swivel socket, the old ball type with the little hat. The style right before this style. I mean, I don't know how many years ago they started making the new ball swivels, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. But yeah, you get the gist. So I got that. You know, obviously you put that on there, and it's perfect. It's perfect for getting your bell housing boats. If you guys doing rear-wheel drive transmissions, I suggest you get one of these. I had no idea it was non-impact until I was just reading it. Like, that's crazy. I've been using it all this time, and this thing twists, and this thing's just incredible. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's all I got for tools, but I will tell you this, the website, mine Garnett's website, will be up and running by the end of this month. It definitely should be. It should be pretty close. Maybe a little sooner, maybe a day or two later. We're going to shoot for the first. Gonna have a lot of badass merch. We're gonna start with having vinyl decal logos and coffee mugs, and also you guys will be able to design your own coffee mugs and vinyl logos. So if you're a YouTuber wanting to make merch and stuff, you can come through us and you'll get it a lot cheaper than you would anywhere else. And then that will be followed by women's attire, like tank tops, thongs, sweatpants, hoodies, and then men's hoodies, t-shirts, all that stuff. That stuff's coming. We just got to get the different colors, different sizes, and make sure we're gonna go with quality stuff. So just a little heads up on that. Garnett's got some cool ideas. We're designing it as we speak, kinda, sorta. Like, he's probably working on it right now, and then I'm gonna go tweak some stuff. He's gonna tweak some stuff. We're gonna keep doing it until it's perfect. It's gonna be awesome. The user interface is very user friendly. You guys are gonna love it. It's great. That's all I got for this video. Make sure you hit up the tool links in the description to get yourself some deals on some specialty tools and just regular tools. That drastically helps us out. Anytime you click on one of those links, then for the next 24 hours, anything you purchase, we get a commission on. So, or get commission on. So you don't even have to buy a tool. If you go down, if you plan on shopping on Amazon, just go ahead and use one of our links to get to, or one of my links to get to Amazon, and then don't buy the tool, just shop around, and do that too. That helps. That's awesome. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Just when you click that button, just know I'm saying fuck you, okay? And if you like the content enough, click subscribe, can't hurt, and then click the bell next to it so you know whenever I put out a new video. That's it. It's just a quick little video for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I know some of you guys have been asking about like a workout video to get in shape. Tonight or tomorrow I'm going to post a little video about that. And this channel's not going to turn to that. It's just one video and teaching you guys some basic stuff. It's just going to be an oddball video I'm going to post in the middle of the night. Maybe none of you will see it. Maybe one or two of you will see it. I don't know. So if you guys are interested in that, that'll be coming out. You guys have a good rest of the night. See you guys on next Snap on Saturday, Thursday of last week of the second month of 2014. Also guys, too, before I forget, I wanted to mention, I told Rachel that I would go ahead and give it a shot and post these on my channel and see if anyone was interested. But she puts a lot of hard work into these and handcrafts these wine glasses. And she does sell them. Each one is unique and no two are the same. And they're very, very cool. And she works very hard on some. I know some of them take her hours. And these are just a few to show you guys. But obviously, the coolest one right here is going to be... Look at that. That's badass. That's a pretty damn cool pretty damn badass wine glass. I can't even talk straight, it's so fascinating. But yeah, all handcrafted in one way, shape, or another, and each one is unique to itself. And I believe she charges $15 plus $5 shipping because it's got to be put in a box and then wrapped up real good. If anyone's interested in buying a wine glass for their wino wife or wino boyfriend or gay or lesbian lover, go ahead and hit me up.
A metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me